Hi, I'm Bryony. Welcome to Yoga with Bryony, and today this practice is going to be focusing on opening up the neck and the shoulders. So if you spend a lot of time driving, at the computer or on your phone, this is the perfect practice for you. So if you're ready to get started, slowly roll out your yoga mat and let's get started. Hi, welcome back to the mat. Okay, so we're going to start the practice in a comfortable seated position of your choice. So you can either come and sit cross-legged, or you can bring one foot in front of the other, or you can come into a kneeling position. Okay, so we're just going to take a few moments here to land into the present moment and to settle into our space. So perhaps you'd like to place your hands with the palms facing up or the palms facing down on the thighs. Tuck the chin in slightly, lengthen through the crown of the head, and then perhaps you can close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever you prefer. And just take a moment here to arrive and land into this space. Lengthening through the crown of the head, finding a gentle lift in your heart space. Softening the shoulders. Grounding down through your foundation, so your thighs, sits bones, feet. Softening through the face, the tongue and the jaw. And just take a moment here to be. And then begin to notice your breath. And as you sit up here nice and tall, begin to breathe into the belly. Exhale, allow the breath to travel up and out through the nose. Inhale, find expansion in the belly. Exhaling, allow the belly to soften. Okay, and then just continue breathing in this way for a couple of cycles of breath. Allowing some time to connect to yourself, your breath, the mat, and feeling more and more at peace. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Okay, then bring the palms so they're facing down on tops of the knees. Still sitting up nice and tall, creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Lengthening through the crown of the head. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly drawing a line with our nose and looking past our left shoulder. And you can do this with the eyes closed or softening the gaze, whichever you prefer. And as you do this, ground down through your right sits bone. Inhaling slowly, coming back to center. Exhaling, this time we're going to draw a line with our nose and we're going to look past our right shoulder. So this time grounding down through the left sits bone, feeling that beautiful stretch in your heart space. And then just take a moment here to go from side to side very gently. Still being aware of your foundation. Still softening through the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. Creating space in between the fingers. Lengthening through the crown of the head. And then just do one more time to each side. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring your head back to center. And then we're just going to take a moment here to draw small circles with the nose. And then slightly bigger circles. Still grounding down through your foundation. And then a slightly bigger circle. And then we'll reverse the circle. So we'll start with a big one first, followed by a medium-sized circle, and then a smaller circle. Great, good job. Okay, slowly come back to center. Feel that engagement with your pelvic floor. Gently draw your navel towards your spine. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your hands to heart center. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, slowly interlace the fingers behind the neck. Send the elbows out wide. Okay, so feeling that space in your armpit chest, lengthening through the crown of the head, grounding down through your thighs and your sits bones. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly draw your chin towards your chest, navel to spine, and slowly bring the elbows in. Okay, so just take a moment here to feel that beautiful stretch in the upper back body. Feeling that connection with your feet. Okay, so when you're ready, pressing away from your foundation, we're going to inhale, slowly rise up one more time. Bring the elbows out wide. Open out your heart and your chest space. Inhaling in, exhaling, soften and fold. Curling the tailbone under, drawing navel to spine, chin to chest. Perhaps this time the elbows come slightly closer together. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, rise up. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhaling, release the bind, floating the fingertips down by your sides. Great, good job. We're going to walk the fingertips back. So find your tented fingers. So like this. Okay, so walk your fingertips back, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of the head. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly draw a line with your nose and slowly look past your right shoulder. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the heart and chest space. Inhaling, slowly coming back to center. Exhaling, this time we're going to look past our left shoulder. So opening up the neck and the shoulder here. And feeling that beautiful stretch. In the chest. Inhaling, slowly come back to center. Then we're going to reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Palms are facing up. Allow the fingertips to kiss overhead. Exhaling, now the palms are facing down. Float the fingertips down towards your sides. Okay, so this time we're going to reach the arms up to shoulder height. Palms are facing down. Plug the shoulders in. Create space in between the fingers. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in. We're slowly going to rotate the arms and bring the palms up towards the sky and towards the back. Okay, so still feeling that connection with your foundation, tucking the chin in slightly. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling. This time we're going to rotate the arms inwards, so the palms face down and come towards the back. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly bring the palms up so they're facing towards the sky. Create space in between your fingers, and we're going to inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, look up. Exhaling, this time we're going to bring the right fingertips in front of you and the left fingertips back, so finding your spidery fingers here. Okay, so just take a moment here to look forwards before we journey into our twist. Grounding down through the right thigh and the right sits bone, finding length in the spine. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly walk your right fingers across the mat until the top of your left knee. And then one more time, so this time just look towards the left. Find length through the crown of the head. Okay, connect to your inner smile, sitting up nice and tall. Lift the chin slightly. Inhaling in, exhaling, slowly journey into your twist and look past your left shoulder. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. I hope that feels amazing for you too. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly walk the fingertips back. And this time, the left fingertips come in front and the right fingertips come behind you. So find your tented spidery fingers here. Tuck the chin in slightly, lengthen through the crown of the head, look forwards. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, we're going to walk the left fingertips over to the top of the right knee and slowly look towards the right hand side, lifting up the chin slightly and finding a gentle lift in your heart space. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly look past the right shoulder and feeling that amazing twist in the spine here. So this is a great massage for the abdominal organs. Okay, great, good job. So when you're ready, inhale in, exhaling, slowly walk the spidery fingers back, sitting up nice and tall. Take a moment here to loop the shoulders. So squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhaling, allow the shoulder blades to glide down the back body. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, soften. Okay, one more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, allow the shoulders to relax. Great, good job. Okay, so now we're going to transition into tabletop. So bring the fingertips forward and slowly come forwards and find your tabletop position. Okay, so first of all, bring your awareness to your hands. Spread the fingers out wide and find that clawing motion with your fingertips here like a cat to take any pressure off the wrists. And then elbow creases are shining forwards, so finding that external rotation of the upper arm. Gaze is looking down. Knees are directly underneath the hips. Feet are in line with the knees. Press into the tops of the feet. Draw navel to spine. Hug the lower ribs in and find length from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. Great, good job. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly sending the hips over to the right hand side and look past your left shoulder to the bottom hand corner of the mat. Inhale, slowly come back to center, still being aware of your hands, still finding that clawing motion with your hands. Inhaling in, exhaling, slowly sending the hips over to the left and looking past your right shoulder. Great, good job. Okay, slowly come back to center. Then this time we're going to place the right elbow exactly where the right hand was and the left elbow exactly where the left hand was. Forearms are parallel, still spreading the fingers out wide. Knees are in line with the elbows and we're going to slowly walk the knees back. Okay, so still pressing into the tops of the feet. Okay, and when you're ready, we're going to inhale, slowly look forwards, exhaling, slowly going to bring the forehead to the mat. Okay, so if the forehead doesn't touch the mat, it doesn't matter. You can just hover like this. Okay, so we're coming into heart to earth posture. So shining the hips up towards the sky. Broadening through the sits bones. And finding that beautiful stretch in the armpit chest and the arms. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, so clawing away from your fingers, we're going to slowly come forwards and we're going to come into Sphinx posture. So we'll just check our alignment. So elbows are directly underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers out wide. Forearms are parallel. Pressing into your pubic bone, legs are parallel. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, slowly look up, create space between the ears and the shoulders. Okay, so if there's any compression in the lower spine, then lower slightly and look down. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly draw a line with your nose and look past your left shoulder. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the right hand side of the neck. Inhaling, so come back to center, press away from your foundation, find integrity in this posture. Inhaling in, exhaling, this time we're slowly going to draw a line with our nose and look past our right shoulder. So press away from your foundation, careful not to collapse in the spine. Inhaling, slowly come back to center. Exhaling, slowly going to bring the forehead to the mat and then walk the fingertips behind you. Okay, so zip the legs together. The ball joints of the big toes are touching. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Okay, so interlace the fingers behind the tail. Ideally the palms touch, but if they don't, square off the wrists. In time they'll come closer together. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, slowly lift the head, the neck and the shoulders. Gaze is looking straight down. Reach the knuckles away from the body. Inhaling in, exhaling, soften and fold. Okay, so one more time. Inhale, rise up. Reach the knuckles away from the body. Zip the inner thighs together. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhaling in, exhaling, soften and fold. Great, good job. Okay, we'll just do that one more time. So inhale, rise up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Reach the knuckles away from the body. And we're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in, exhaling. Slowly lower down, release the bind and just take a moment here to find your palm pillow. Stacking the hands and then resting your forehead gently on the back of your hand. Bend the knees and reach the toes up towards the sky. And then we're just going to slowly windscreen wiper the feet from one side to the other. So just taking a moment here to remove any tension from the hips and the pelvis. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so when you're ready, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, hug the elbows into the side body, curl the toes under and press up to plank or tabletop, whichever you prefer. Okay, so if you're in plank, spread the fingers out wide. Gaze is looking straight down. Lengthen through the crown of the head, tuck the chin in slightly. Draw navel to spine, hug the lower ribs in. Broaden through the shoulder blades. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling. We're slowly going to send our weight into the palm of the right hand. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot and the inside edge of the left foot and reach the left fingertips across the right arm, across the chest. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky, look up. Exhaling, coming back into plank. Okay, if you're in tabletop, you can repeat that as well. So press into your left hand and reach the right fingertips up towards the sky, finding that beautiful stretch in your shoulder. Okay, so whichever variation you're in, we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So pressing into your left hand, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, come over onto the outside edge of the left foot, the inside edge of the right foot, reach the right fingertips across the chest, up towards the sky, look up. Exhaling, coming back to plank. Great, good job. Okay, so if you're in tabletop, curl the toes under. And then we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly sending the hips up, coming into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So just take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Broaden through the shoulders, the collarbones, and breathe into the backs of the legs. Okay, great, good job. Then when you're ready, we're going to cross the left foot in front of the right and the right foot in front of the left and slowly walk up to the front of the mat, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. So you can choose feet hip width distance apart or together, whichever you prefer. So bend the knees generously and just take a moment here to allow the weight of the neck and the shoulders to grow heavy. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the backs of the legs.
Okay, and if you like, you can walk the fingertips over towards the right, finding a slight micro bend in the left knee. Inhale, slowly walking the fingertips to the center and towards the left hand side, so finding a micro bend in the right knee. Inhale, slowly come back to center. This time bring the feet together. Okay, so engage your pelvic floor, squeeze the inner thighs together. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly rise up, tuck the chin in towards the chest, stacking vertebra by vertebra, rolling up through the spine. And just take a moment here to loop the shoulders. Oh, it feels amazing. Oh, it's so nice to feel sun on the skin of my face. Oh my gosh. Welcome spring. Okay, so press into both feet evenly. Engage the pelvic floor, draw navel to spine. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your hands to heart center, softening through the shoulders. And just take a moment here to connect to beautiful and amazing you. Still listening to the sound of your breath. Okay, so when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. We're going to reach the fingertips forwards, bring the backs of the hands together, slowly swim the fingertips behind the tail, reach the knuckles away from the body, opening up the chest and the shoulders, tucking the chin in slightly, drawing navel to spine, engage the pelvic floor, and then slowly we're just going to gently rock here from side to side, feeling that beautiful opening here in the chest and the shoulders. Okay, slowly come back to center, standing up nice and tall. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly bending the knees and slowly folding forward, sending the knuckles up towards the sky and the crown of the head towards the earth. Zip the inner thighs together. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, find a halfway lift, reach the knuckles away from the tail, tuck the chin in slightly, keep a soft bend in the knees. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, soften and fold, release the bind, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, spread the fingers out wide, exhaling, floating the fingertips down. Great, good job. One more time, just take a moment here to loop the shoulders. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so now we're going to find warrior one. So right foot stays forward, step the left foot back, and we're going to find our warrior one legs here. So front heel to back arch alignment. Press into the outer edge of the back foot, lengthen the tailbone down. Engage your pelvic floor, draw navel to spine, send the right hip crease back. So front knee over front ankle, and just take a moment here to feel your warrior one legs, your Virabhadrasana one legs. Tuck the chin in slightly, open out the chest. Okay, great, good job. So spreading the fingers out wide, we're going to reach the fingertips down, forwards and up, coming into warrior one. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. You can widen the arms if you like. Palms are facing towards each other. Okay, great, good job. So when you're ready, we're going to float the fingertips down. One more time, interlace the fingers behind the tail. Reach the knuckles away from the body, open out the chest. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, folding from the hips. Slowly come forwards so the torso is parallel with the thigh. Lengthening through the crown of the head. And then when you're ready, inhale in, rise up, hug everything into the midline, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Slowly look up if that feels good for you. Exhaling, soften and fold. Okay, so don't allow the right knee to come out, which it will want to do. Okay, and you can either stay here, or if you like, you can inhale in, exhaling slowly, bring the crown of the head down towards the earth, coming into humble warrior, reaching the knuckles up towards the sky. So hug everything into the midline one more time. So this is a great posture for strengthening the legs, for opening out the chest and the shoulders. Okay, so if you're in humble warrior, so inhale, slowly rise up, press into the outer edge of the back foot and come halfway one more time. Inhaling in, slowly release the bind, reach the fingertips down, forwards and up. One more time, coming into warrior one. Okay, so feeling that connection with your feet and the mat. And then you have options here. You can either stay in warrior one, or you can pivot on the back foot and come into high lunge. So if you're coming into high lunge, curl the tailbone under, draw navel to spine, and just take a moment here to feel that connection with your feet and the mat. I love high lunge. I hope you do too. Soften the shoulders. And when you're ready, so if you're in warrior one or high lunge, we're going to inhale in, exhale, step the left foot up. Great, good job. One more time, coming into Tadasana, mountain posture. So just take a moment here to loop the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to repeat that on the other side. So left foot stays where it is. We're going to step the right foot back. So just checking our alignment, front heel to back arch alignment. Hug everything into the midline, engage the pelvic floor, draw navel to spine, send the left hip crease back. And just take a moment here to feel that connection with your feet and the mat. Soften through the shoulders, tuck the chin in slightly. Okay, so spreading the fingers out wide, we're going to reach the fingertips down, forwards and up, coming into warrior one. One more time, creating space between the shoulders and the ears. Or if you prefer, you can bring the arms out wider, so palms are facing towards each other. Okay, great, good job. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly floating the fingertips down by your sides. Interlace the fingers behind the tail, reach the knuckles away from you. So you can either bring the palms together or square off the wrists. Okay, but actually, in time, it's better to bring the palms together because it brings more stability to the shoulder girdle. Okay, great, good job. So reach the knuckles away from you. And we're going to inhale in, exhaling. We're going to hinge from the hips. Slowly fold forwards until the torso becomes parallel with the thigh. Gaze is looking straight down. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Find length through the tailbone. And then we're going to inhale, rise up, hug everything into the midline. Open out the chest and then look up if that feels good for you. Exhaling, soften and fold. Great, good job. Okay, so you can either stay here, building strength, or if you like, you can inhale in, exhaling, slowly lowering the crown of the head towards the earth, coming into humble warrior. So hug the left knee in, don't allow the left knee to come out. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Reaching the knuckles up towards the sky. Okay, great, good job. So when you're ready, inhale, come up halfway, like we did before. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Slowly release the bind, spread the fingers out wide, reach the fingertips forwards and up. One more time, finding your warrior one. Okay, so you can either stay here or you can pivot on the back foot and find your high lunge. So if you're in high lunge, engage the pelvic floor, draw navel to spine, soften through the shoulders and just take a moment here to find your high lunge legs because it feels pretty amazing, incredibly strengthening and empowering. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale in, exhaling, slowly step the right foot forwards. One more time, coming into Tadasana. Bring the feet together or hip width distance apart, whichever you prefer. Taking a moment here to loop the shoulders and perhaps draw circles with the nose. Lick the lips or do whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so we're going to close this practice by bringing the feet together, the legs together. Slowly bring your hands to heart center. Coming into Tadasana, mountain posture. And just take a moment here to soften through the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And just take a moment here to connect to beautiful and amazing you. Still listening to the sound of your breath.
Okay, so when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, and we're going to close this practice by slowly bringing the thumbs up to the third eye. And we'll take a moment here to bow to each other. Inhaling in, exhaling to bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for this neck and shoulder opening practice. I really hope you've enjoyed this practice. It would be great to hear how you got on. So if you have time, please leave comments in the section down below. And I really look forward to seeing you soon. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel with your friends and family. Okay, it's been great to share yoga with you today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, so take care. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now. Bye.